with those three passions, be specific. Because this is your presentation tomorrow, because you will have practice tonight.
Something that you want to do?
No, this is your passion, something that you love to do, something that you're pretty good at right now. Taking care of animals. What kind of animals? Small animals. Or, you know, me, I take care of horses. So, small animals, large animals, bears. What do you like to take care of? So, write it down specific. And don't forget, this was assignment last night, so you're way ahead. So, I'm going to go around and make sure that we have your passions. You have your passions, you're good as far as this environment. Your three passions.
Weapons, fishing, and hiking.
Okay, when you say weapons, it's got to be specific. We talked about it yesterday, so go ahead, be specific.
It's like weapons, parts. Like barrels, assemblies, and
Making them?
Making
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 them.
them and possibly making them better.
And possibly making them better. The barrel of a gun?
Yeah.
Okay, the barrel of a gun.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to focus more specifically on the barrel.
Oh, okay, okay, good. What's your second one?
Fishing, like trying to. That one was a little tricky. So, pretty much creating like a better what's it called? A reel.
A better reel.
Yeah, like a reel manufacturer.
Okay.
I know it's like that's like one of the biggest issues when you're fishing. If you have a shitty reel and.
Okay, watch your language though.
All right.
Okay. All right, good. So it's the reel.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your third passion?
Like a boot company for hiking.
Boot
Because not a lot of
company.
people really don't understand like the toll your feet really takes when it comes to extraneous activity like that. You need the right equipment for it.
Great. Fabulous. Very specific. Take those, put them on your exchange sheet where it says, on your exchange sheet where it says, what does it say? It says something like, because you got your exchange sheet from over there? All right. It says, well, it might have passion, might not. Put it in the upper left hand, put it in the upper right hand corner. Upper right hand corner.
Where you're grading?
Of the, not with the black stripe, on the other side. Yeah. On the front part.
So don't put it in 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, no. Don't put it in the lines 1, 2, or 3. Put it up here. On the upper right hand top corner. Upper right hand top corner. Whoa, once I come around, you're going to put it up there. You're going to put them, 3 of them up there. He's got his 3, and that was specific.
Okay, so, to be honest, it's basically...
Now we're listening to others, because that's going to help us succeed. If we listen to others.
It was hard to write this down, but basically, like, in my family, there's a lot of people who are very irresponsible with the spending of their money, basically. So I guess it kind of boiled down to, like, financial responsibility, to where, like, just knowing the needs, the don't needs, and just, it's hard to explain. Like,
Well, go ahead.
You know what I'm getting at, right?
No.
Oh, okay.
Let me make it easier. For all the stars and Hollywood stars or whatever, they got a guy that does that. There's a certain job description that handles their financial things. They can't do nothing. They cannot spend $1 or do anything with their money unless like he approves upon it.
Good example of that celebrity got all that. Oprah, got to a particular point, and then she went to Steven Spielberg and said, what do I do with this money that I'm bringing in? And Steven Spielberg, the director, said this, let me coach you on. There are other people, celebrities, that said, let me give it to someone else. And now they don't have their money. Mike Tyson is one that I can think off the top of my head. Don't laugh. Wasn't Mike Tyson's fault. There was a guy, the basketball players. Because they don't know how to handle their money. Or follow their money, or give it to someone else. Now, I'm not saying, because here's an accountant. Now, I'm not saying don't get an accountant, don't get a marketer, don't get it. I'm saying get all of that. But it's your responsibility. So, when he says, oh, that's what somebody else, because the CEO says, get somebody else. No, I'm saying, you do it. And once again, your accountant. But maybe get an accountant to follow up you and as you look. And that's what Oprah did. She's so good with her monies and what's going on with everybody. Instead of saying, oh, you take it. Get back to me in a year. Well, it's gone. So go ahead.
Move on to the second one? Or?
Give me the first one.
Well, I guess the first one is to be teaching people and helping how to responsibly handle your money and others, and the knowledge to, in turn, after you've learned how do I explain this? After I teach
Well,
someone,
let him do it.
after I teach someone, well, attempt to, but I'm really, like, obviously trying to, like,
Cool.
hopefully I do. After I teach them, that they are in turn able to teach someone else, like, the knowledge to be able to do it.
Okay.
Yeah. It's hard to.
Do you do this one-on-one, or is this a company?
Well,
is this an organization? Is it
yours?
yours?
Standardly, it ends up being one-on-one, but I don't have a company or anything. But
No,
that's what I'm looking for.
That's what you're looking for, a company. Your company, or you work for somebody else's company?
For someone else.
For someone else. 20 years from now, you working for somebody else, or is it your company?
Working for someone else. I don't want to go on it.
Oh, okay. All right, work for somebody else. Okay. Accounting. Okay. What's your another passion?
The second passion would be, so I find the scientific field also really interesting. And breaking it down, I guess it would be innovation, to where you look at what's already out there, and you try to not only improve on it, but like make it your own. So it's like, I always find it super interesting to like see stuff that's currently available and just try to make it better.
In what field? Science, you're saying?
Yeah, science. Like, for example, like household products. There's sciences in that, obviously, making that.
Okay. Which is the most fun for you?
Products that help make people's lives easier.
Which products are they?
Home convenience products such as, basic example, vacuum cleaner or garbage can. That's just a basic example. But something else would be improvements in,
Do me a favor. Do me a favor. Go to when you were 8, 9, 10 years old. What is it you love to do when you were 8, 9, and 10 years old? And I mentioned this yesterday. And when your mom Mom and Dad said, come in and eat. You said, no, 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 I'm playing this. You would rather do that than eat. What was it? We were all doing something.
What if your passion was eating? You still always go and eat. You know what, man, I used to run and leave everything.
If your passion was eating when you were 8, 9, 10 years old, and they said, come and eat, you dropped everything you did and you went to eat. What usually are you very, very passionate about? Yeah. So what do you do? Cook. You become the best chef in the world. You cook. Can you make millions of dollars with this skill and with this passion of cooking? Can you help other people in being healthy or enjoying food? Can you make millions of dollars? Those symbols. Once again, everything. You can bring in so many and lots of symbols. If you know what it is that you are good at, better than most, and you'll find that out when you were 7, 8, 9 years old. Because that's good. You said, hey, they said come and eat, you went in to eat. You were probably, that's where you were playing. Your mom and your dad were cooking, or your brother and sister were cooking, and you were right there, helping them cook. Because that's what you enjoy. Second one, you keep working. 3 passions.
Well, I like bringing visual art and performing arts to an entertainment to all people, and because I feel that art and entertainment give people an experience.
What do you do? What do you do?
I provide that. Or I provide
In
something
what way?
for that.
In what way?
Through artist development.
What do you do specifically? What do you do better than most? Because then you can't bring it to all people. It's only going to be a certain. It's going to be a certain community. I call it a niche. What's her name? Singer, country singer. Well, it used to be a country singer. Now she's. Who's the singer? Used to be a country singer, but now she's a pop singer. Young Taylor Swift. Thank you. So Taylor Swift, her family is quite wealthy, so she didn't have to focus on anything else but whatever she liked to do. Play and create songs just for her family. That's it. Write songs for himself and her family. Then, and she liked country music. So then her community got a little bigger than country music. So, I say to you, it's not a whole big, everybody, no, with this, this, and this. What is it? You know what it is. That's the cool thing, because you were 8, 9, 10 years old at one time. That made you the happiest when you were what? Singing, dancing, acting. What made you the happiest? And that you're pretty good at. Just because you like it so much. Dancing. So we're just going to stay with dancing. Dancing where? Dancing Broadway dancing? What's that show? Maybe with Jennifer Lopez. Maybe who taught you to dance? You thought you could dance or what? Why are you looking at me like I'm crazy?
I was admiring your moves.
Yeah, exactly. Dancing, how? Dancing, ballet dancing? What type of dancing?
Stepping in particular.
Stepping, good, that's it. Okay, stepping, that's one, you got two? But write down stepping somewhere. Step dancing. What else?
I liked helping out my other friends who are artists as well. So I know I can't sing, but my friend can sing, and I feel that his talent should be appreciated.
Yeah,
So how does that
now that's if she wanted to go into marketing, if she wanted to help not only her friend but lots of people.
Publicist.
Yes, publicists. PR. Pardon?
It's my title of my organization, PR.
Of your organization. Oh. So that's not just helping your friend who can sing really well, and I really want to help him because he's really a good singer. PR. Public relations. Business. You. Because you have it now. Good, that's two. What's the other? Okay. Think. 8, 9, 10 years old. You need 3. But you do know. She says, I don't know what the other one is. Yes, she does. She knows what the other thing is. There might be 5, but then you break it down. Just there might be 10 things that you like to do, and you're pretty good at. But you break it down. So just 3 of the top. That's 2. You need 2 more. You need 1 more.
My first passion is physical training, just physical health exercise.
For who?
For me personally?
No.
Or
For who? Physical training for who?
people.
No. For who? Go ahead. Go ahead.
People with health issues? Oh, yeah, but
Yeah, but what?
I was gonna say for everybody, but
No, it's not for everybody. Jay-Z is not for everybody. Katy Perry is not for everybody. Somebody, I was playing some song or whatever and it came on and somebody in here said, oh, I don't like country music. And I'm thinking to myself, that's not country music, it's just I like it because I like words. I'm a writer, I like words. And I can understand those particular words. And they make me feel good saying on that one, you know, this is the best day of my life. I like that song. And somebody said, oh, I don't like country. Is that country? Oh, is it really? Well, I like that song. Who was it that said that? Because it was the first group. What was it? Somebody here said it. Specific. Not everybody. Not people. Not people.
those.
No, you don't want to help people. You don't want to help everybody in here. Not everybody. Who do you really want to help? He says, I'm a veterinarian, where his first passion is helping animals. Animals. I'm a veterinarian. I don't want to help people who own little rats. Because I don't like rats. I don't like little mice. Not even Mickey Mouse. So I don't want to help everybody. People who own rats. I want to help people who own horses. Specific. You don't want to help everybody.
Okay. I want to help people who are looking for self-improvement physically.
Who are those people?
They might be overweight. They might be people who try.
Primarily. Here he goes. They might be overweight. They might be. Who are they primarily? Who do you really enjoy helping? When they, do you work at the gym?
No, I just go a lot, but
You just go a lot.
yeah. Wait, you're.
Yeah, because you said work, not work out. That's why you did good. You said work at a gym as an employee.
Oh, yeah, I mean, do you work? Yeah, not just work out. Where do you work? Where do you work out? What gym?
Blink.
Oh, Blink?
Fitness.
Yeah. Okay, would you like to work there?
Look at that face.
Would you like to work there? He goes,
There's
so that tells me Blink, I'm not going to Blink. So the man who has a passion for helping people, he doesn't even like where he goes. I'm going to go to Equinox.
too expensive.
But I'm going there because I'm not going to Blink. Find out an awful lot about people real quick. Just ask them a question. Why? Why? That's a big word. Why? So,
Why?
we haven't even got to the first passion.
Not better than everything.
Yeah, you said help people.
Help people. Now I say, oh, you want to help people? What, you want to help people across the street?
Educate people about physical fitness.
Educate people. That's this big. I don't want to coach people on personal development, success. No, just a few who are the ages 20 to 30, 20 to, I should say 35. That's my age, that's my age range. I don't want any, all these people to go, can you teach my child about public speaking? I say, how old is it? 8? No. No. It's not my passion, 8. Because then you gotta say, why are you doing this? Because my mom and dad want me to. They want me to speak better. Okay. I don't need any thoughts.
My passion is to help people.
I know, isn't it tough? It really is tough. I'm not laughing at him, or we're laughing, having some fun, but it's tough. But when it gets narrowed and focused, then people come to him. He's got his niche, he's got his focus, he's got his passion. He knows precisely. And he said, hey, and the Army says, oh, we need gun barrels like this and whatever. And they go to him. It's his specialty. He gets all the work. He's the top in his category.
Get those contracts.
They'll come to him. You won't have to sell or do anything. They'll come to him. They'll come to him. Once he says, accounting, this is who I add value to. In the accounting field. This type of an accounting. This is who I go to for this type of accounting. These people are not going to go to him. I'm not going to go to him. Good guy. A lot of good guys, good girls. I don't go to everybody. For my specific need, I have to solve a problem. Go to him.
My barrels?
There's no
That's right. He's not going to get me. He doesn't want me. Specific. I'm not going to go and work out at Blink now, and I'm not going to go to him unless he says, communicates, I work on the core, right here, from here to here. sides, boom, ladies come in here. And I say, okay, if you work from here or whatever, the core, most important, I feel, I believe, I've studied, the core is the most important. And he says, I work on the core, and I go, all right. And thousands of people say the core. And then thousands of millions of dollars comes to him, the symbols. Because that's his passion, that's what he works on. Not the whole body. He says the upper arms, because his arms are great. And I said, no, that's not where I'm older. I don't need the arms like that. And he says, well, that's what I work on. I go, okay, it's nice meeting you. Take care. But there's millions of people around the world say, oh, when he says, oh, that's when he says the core, there's millions of people who say, oh, around the world, he says, I work on the core. That's all I work on. Your core will be so strong, tight, beautiful, you'll be able to. I go, yeah, that's what I believe, that's what I know. I go, yeah. In my communication to myself and to the outside world, go ahead.
So, I kind of get it now. So, I would want to help people in strength and conditioning. People who are looking to get stronger and improve their cardio and performance.
Cardio and performance. What's cardio and performance in case other people know?
You know, like stamina, like being able to run, swim, just heart health.
Run, swim, heart. 20-year-olds care about the heart? No. No. Should. No, should. Here's a question for another CEO. They should. 20-year-olds care about their heart? No. What do 20-year-olds? As far as stamina, one word. What do 20-year-olds care about?
Hello.
Oh, you all just got that, didn't you?
That's actually a good
But
reason.
that's
a very good reason. That's why people do it.
oh, thank you, thank you. So I'm the best at what I do. So funnel. So if he says in himself and his advertising and online and whenever he talks to people, whatever, with his passion, he said, I help people with their stamina. I listen. Stamina. What do you mean by that? And then he looks at me, he sees my gray hair, and he says, heart, keep your heart strong, and your sex life. I go, really? Where's your gym again?
Nah, blink!
All right, that's one. You need another one.
Right,
You need two more.
So one of my jobs is as a teacher of English as a second language. And most of our students are people who just got to the United States and they don't speak much English yet.
Yes.
So I'm really passionate about passing along the knowledge that I have, because we might take for granted being able to communicate anywhere we go. If we go anywhere in the world, there's going to be somebody speaking English.
Yes.
Or we're going to get food, or we're going to get a place to stay. But these people get here and they really don't know anything. And when they come to me and they say they were able to talk to somebody and they rented a room, or they bought a car the day before because they were able, because of the language that they speak now and because of what I taught them a week ago, it's a really, I feel very happy and actually emotional about these things when I get, because I don't think I'm a great communicator yet, but I know that's a very important thing to have, and it's actually one of the three things I want. I wrote down, I want to be able to communicate better with people and not be afraid to go there or sit here and talk to you guys and not shake like I'm doing now.
But you're shaking less, because I didn't see you shaking.
Yeah, yeah.
And I see you able to talk.
Yeah, yeah.
Here, what?
No, I am able to talk, and I feel like a lot of times people don't even realize that I'm shaking.
Yes.
But then I give it to them for some reason, which I shouldn't. Because why you're telling me?
But you tell them.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm shaking.
Yeah, yeah, I do that
And
a
people
lot.
go,
That makes you
oh.
Yeah.
And you don't want that.
People, yeah.
So I'll be saying tomorrow, don't say it. Don't say it. Don't ever say it. I'm a little, cracks me up. I'm a little, where's my drink stuff? Oh, there it is. They say, go on television, I love this. They go on television and they're sitting with the interviewer, Jay, you ever say Jay Leno? Oh boy,
Colbert.
yeah, Colbert, oh, Colbert. And they sit there and they're talking like this, and they go, yeah. So then they talk a little bit more, and then they go like this. There's not that much water in the world. You're not thirsty. You're not thirsty. You're just doing this for physical communication. Physically, you want to move because there's an audience and there's that camera. So you. Yeah, I'm going. Don't drink any more water. Come on. Don't reach for it. Just go like this. What the CEO said about those nerves and so forth. So here's what trims it all, redirects those nerves. Your passion. He talks about guns and gun parts. She talks about dance. What kind of dance? Step. Talks about step dancing, and she redirects her nerves. Why? Because she's passionate about that. I can say to her, do some step right here, now. And she goes, oh, okay. So what you do is, you go, boom, down, ba, ba, ba. She does it. Then I say, okay, well just talk about your day. She goes, I can't do that. Talk about what's going on in your life. But when you have a reason, a cause, a why, passion, I said, talk a little bit about accounting. You could stand up and talk about accounting. Even to a bunch of accountants, you could do it. Still going to have that nervous feeling, but he'll be able to move physically, give that smile, and move, and talk about accounting. But ask him to stand up and talk about dance. I can't do that. But he has that need, that passion. And that's what. You're in the next group?
No, this is speech, right? 100?
What section?
The one that starts at 11?
No, there's no speech that starts at 11.
Okay, all right. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. So, good. Wyzant. Write this down. WYANT.com. Wyzant. Look at that website.
I'm sorry.
WYZANT. Wyzant. Because people go there looking for tutors. And I see ESL all the time. Tutors. It's tutors, not teachers or whatever, it's tutors. So it's great.
Can passion be
Need
knowledge?
2 more.
Can passion be knowledge? You just like to
Such as?
everything.
No, what?
Literally everything.
What?
You don't limit yourself.
What are you thinking about?
Right now, at the moment,
Yes.
racing, traveling, flying, cooking,
What'd you do when you're 8, 9, 10 years old?
everything.
Yeah.
From
No,
internet
you
games
didn't do-
to
you-
women,
you
to
didn't do-
smoking,
you didn't do everything.
drinking, to everything.
You didn't do everything.
I was in
Nice
Syria
try,
at 3 years old.
but you didn't do everything. There's 3 things at the top. Just 3 things at the
I narrowed
top.
them down to the top 3, but
What are the
right
top
next to
3?
them.
What are the top 3?
rough traveling.
What?
All types of traveling, from
Yeah.
kayaks to
Yeah.
submarines.
Oh,
submarines.
kayaks?
Yeah, traveling.
Submarine.
Seeing the world.
No, wait, whoa, too fast. Too fast.
Traveling, just like that.
Traveling. But you mentioned a couple of things that had water involved.
But traveling, there's some stuff you can't fly over. Bermuda Triangle, you can't fly over that.
Don't go too far.
That's not far.
Stay simple. So travel. What's one place to travel to that you choose to travel to? One place.
Barcelona.
Barcelona, Spain. Why? Why to Barcelona, Spain?
History and scenery.
History and scenery. Okay. So travel, Barcelona, Spain. For the scenery and the history, because you love scenery and you love history. One passion. What's the second?
Second is plastic surgery, sculpting.
Sculpting. Plastic surgery is sculpting to you. Okay, good. What's the third?
Driving, racing.
Racing. Racing cars, big cars, little cars,
Fast cars, little cars.
fast cars, little cars. What?
Fast, like from
No,
Bugatti.
don't go too far. What kind of cars?
Sedans. Does it? V12s?
B12s?
V12.
V12 cars? Oh, that are on television.
All television, some of them are.
Okay, those three. You got those three? Okay. Put those on your exchange sheet. You got an exchange sheet?
Another class.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Another. Who's next? Go.
My passion is to mentor students in mathematics. As a tutor currently, I have a desire to tutor students in their mathematical skills.
Why?
Because nowadays mathematics is really cumulative. So, students need to know the basic, arithmetics and algebra in order to advance, whether it's going to calculus or going to physics or science. So I have a desire to teach students the basic arithmetics and algebra.
Why?
I just have a desire to.
Okay. You don't just have a desire to. What's the purpose?
To enhance in students' performance in mathematics.
So what? Why do you want to enhance a student's performance in mathematics? Who cares? Why do you care?
Because I want to have the ability to use, like what he said, to use all my knowledge and give it to the students.
You have all that ability now, right?
No.
You're better than most with math.
No, I
Correct?
wouldn't say that.
You're better than
Yes.
the average,
Yes.
right? Okay. So what? You've got that skill. You feel pretty good about that skill?
Yes.
Yes. Why do you feel pretty good about that skill?
It's passion that I.
Why do you feel pretty good about that skill? Makes you feel good? Yeah. Why does it make you feel good? You're pretty good at it. Why is it that you have this skill with math? Because I don't.
Passion, you exercise is regularly.
No. Because when you were 8, 9, 10 years old, you found out you were pretty good. You liked it. Right? What are you going to do with it?
I'm going to bring that knowledge and help out other students.
You're going to help him out.
Well, no, students are.
Oh, just students?
Well, no.
That's okay, that's okay. You're saying it already. You do know how to say it. You're saying it. Why do you want to give him more information about math? Why? He doesn't need it.
Students who are in need of using it, though.
Yeah, he doesn't need it. He doesn't need it. And she doesn't need it. Right? Do they need it? This information? Oh, they don't.
That's it, yeah.
No. Do they need it?
Yeah.
My game.
Focus on the people who need it.
You got them sweating.
Okay. They're little kids. They're little kids, right? Is that where you want to go? Little kids, right?
Yeah.
How old?
Middle schools.
Middle school.
Yes.
Why? When he stands up in front of middle school kids and he's talking about math and he's communicating, he's presenting math, for little kids, what are little kids in middle school going to do if you're the presenter and you don't know why you're there? What are they going to do? They're going to lose interest and they're going to just be all over him. Ah! Because they're going to say, why do we have to learn this? Why? And he better come up with an answer. You know what I always say when somebody says, and my daughter when she was growing up, and to myself. Somebody said this to me a long time ago, because math isn't my favorite subject. And somebody said, you want to earn any money? Money? That's when I was into that whole idea of not knowing what money really was. Money, yeah. My father's in trash business. My uncle is in real estate. They make money. Better. And they said, I can teach you some math. You want some money? Yeah. $1, $2 is $6. I got it. See? I got it. And I listened. Even when they got into statistics and algebra, I was just going, oh, I got them going into business. I might need to know a little bit about math. And then somebody says, ooh, engineer? Where's the engineer? Engineer said, oh, this thing called my cell phone. You have to be an engineer to do this. You need some math. Want to learn how to put this together, how to make one of these? You don't need to know some math. I can help you. Yeah! Middle schools. You mean you can help us learn how to make one of these? Yep. Call the cell phone. When you know that, CEO, when you say that's why I'm here, that's what I do, then you say to them, well, we're mad. You go, now, want to make some money? Yeah, because they're a little old. Or even with them, because this is your passion, you say, that's what I love to do. Learn math about how to build these cell phones. You know what the best cell phone out there is? It's this brain. Why do you know? Because I know math. And this is the best. Here. Now you got them. But you know, my point is, you know your passion. Your true passion. Okay? So write that down, but then, ooh, okay. I have to say this, because tomorrow is your presentation. You need 3. You have $15 million. Find it?
Put it back in there, and I wrote them.
Good. You have $15 million. Tomorrow, when you stand up, you have practiced. You have your passions. You be specific with your travel. Yes, because you have $15 million. I have a company in Asia. Hi, good morning. Yeah, my name is Kerry Ruff. I have a company in Asia, because that's where she wants to go, okay? So she is. Because tomorrow is, who are you? Who are you? And you tell them from your 3 passions. And you have your notes. Just your notes. I just flew in from Asia, from Malaysia. My sister is there. I flew in. I have a small company called
Travel Asia, I don't know.
what's your name?
Wendy Toomer.
Wendy. Called Wendy's. No, it's not the food place called Wendy. It's Wendy's. And what we do there is we teach people English. How old?
Elementary.
Elementary English in Malaysia. And I also have a company here that does the same thing. We teach, and we know the CEO because he also has a company, teaches whatever. You don't have to have a company, but this is what, you have $15 million. You can do anything. You can do anything. Now, I might say, I own a surgery, what do you call it?
I own my own practice.
Yeah, but he owns it, but he's not a doctor yet, because he's right there. And we're 20. But he says, I own one of the best plastic surgeons in New York City. And I have 3 doctors. Dr. Dun, 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 and they work on just the face. Just the face. Up the chin, and da, 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 da. My clients are da, 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 da. And go into your second passion. I also have a gym, he says.
So basically they dream.
No basically. There's no basically. Go ahead.
They dreaming about the future?
No. This isn't about you dreaming about the future. You have 15 on your exchange sheet at the bottom. See at the bottom? You'll do this next time. Tomorrow. At the bottom on the page at the bottom where it says $15 million, sign your name if you choose to stay here now. Sign your name. Sign. Now print. Sign. $15 million where it says paid to the order of. Sign your name if you choose. That's telling me you're in this environment with $15 million. Where it says paid to the order of. Where it says paid to the order of. Now, CEOs, tomorrow you don't have to be dressed. You don't have to be dressed for this 2-minute presentation. But you have $15 million. You've had it for 7 years. If you don't have a degree, you don't have a degree right now. But you have $15 million. Maybe he has an accounting company, and he tells us, my accounting company is Ruff International Accounting. How many people do you have working for you? Now, we don't want to know if you're married, where you live, all that stuff. We want to know about what you do. She's a dancer. Maybe she is a dancer, a step dancer, or she has a company. Oh, she has a PR firm. She has had $15 million for 7 years. We don't need to know how much money you have or anything. We don't care. We care about what you do. And that's how you're going to introduce yourself tomorrow. That's the CEO presentation. Any questions? Any questions? Go ahead.
So are we using all of these passions or just one of them?
In the 2 minutes, all of them.
You got mind blown, yeah.
Oh, you'll find out that they're very similar.
Yeah.
He's saying travel. What's he going to do? Travel to Spain. What does he probably have in Spain? A practice in Spain. You think they're so far?
Vacation destination in Spain?
Pardon?
I can't have it there. My vacation destination is
You can have whatever you want. You have
I don't
$15
work
million.
for summer.
You can have whatever you want.
Great.
Now, though, not years from now, not a week from now, but now. You've had $15 million for 7 years. I've been coaching and teaching kids not in school because I don't have a degree yet. But I have a facility. I have a school that teaches this type of math for middle school age kids. We have at the school here in Manhattan on 57th Street, like Khan Academy, or I have it online. And what we do is, and then you got to be specific. What we do is we teach them algebra this way, which is an entirely different way. What are you bringing different? We teach step this way, which is different from any other thing that you've probably heard of. So I thank you very, very much. Take care, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I just met. I was finishing up. This is the story. I know, 10 minutes over. Everybody got it? Any questions? What happens? Okay, here's the other one. What happens tomorrow if you come here tomorrow? If you miss, your grade drops. If you come tomorrow and I say, you're first, and you say, I'm not ready, I'm going to tell you to drop the course. You failed. It's only 4 presentations. You failed. All this is you have to think about it from your passions. That's all it is. But the scary part is you have to stand up. So we'll be moving. Well, we didn't even do a power circle today. Interesting. So we'll be moving. To move your energy and to redirect your nerves. It'll be okay, I swear. It'll be okay. If you're moving, so you're sitting right now. But tomorrow you'll be just moving and whatever. But if you say, I say, okay, CEO, you're first. You say, I'm not ready. Then I'm going to let you go until the end of our meeting. And then I'm going to come to you and say, drop the course. You failed the course. You fail. Can I do it all on Monday? No. You fail. So tonight, write it up. 3 passions, get 3. Okay? All right. Successful people move differently. See you next time. Put all the seats back. Yeah.
They're getting in trouble about it, no?